So that's great to build a coalition, but one of the tricky pieces in coalitions is keeping them together and keeping them engaged. So what we're thinking about, the way that we want to do that is that we want to keep them engaged through the actual promotion of the coalition itself. That creates that viral mentality. So the concept behind this is to do more than promote. Get the stakeholders, the customers involved in a program, in an EcoBonus program, to do things together that are also promotion. So to do this, we need to engineer a few points of value. It needs to have the corporate value for, let's say, a sponsoring organization or a product that happens to be in the database. So one way to think about this in order to get people engaged in doing things together is a 21-day challenge. So it takes roughly 21 days to make behavior change and have it stick. You have to do it for 21 consecutive days. So popular thought goes. So why can't we serve up a 21-day challenge for EcoBonus participants in which they are asked to make a behavior change, they are rewarded with a product promotion, they are educated, and they also receive EcoBonus points for participating in the daily challenge. We can bring these types of concepts into their world. If they are foodies, we can bring them into blogger chef showdowns and things like that. But bring the promotion into their world rather than making them come to us, or rather than being intrusive in their relationship.
And really let them drive their own promotions. I don't know why this is a blue acorn, but I just like the picture. But the whole idea here is, let the consumers tell us how they want to engage and get involved and what generates excitement. And my passion is really taking what's worked for a very long time in promotion and driving it to a greater end. And so I see it's worked for many, many years. Let's apply some of that technology and those disciplines to engaging those consumers wherever their trigger point happens to be.
So if you think about the types of promotions that we're sort of conceptualizing here, they have a huge civic impact. Right? They're actually doing good for the environment. But they also have a huge cultural impact. And this is where dialogue comes in and language feeds into this, because we're trying to move the cultural needle here and to get people to live more sustainable, more just, socially just lives, if you will. So we really need to be architecting these 3 points of value: corporate value, civic value, cultural value, into the very promotion. Once we do that, the coalition is with us. They're tight. They are a possibly overused word right now is tribe, but it's very, very real. That they become a tribe of consumers supporting causes, making behavior changes, and moving that needle. So the complexity behind building this is enormous. However, it can't seem complex. To the user, it has to be phenomenally simple. The flexibility of the data that is required to go in here, and the flexibility of serving that data back to, or again, one of those million consumers who could be 20 different types of shoppers at any given moment during any given day. That flexibility is amazing, and we really reach that literal one-to-one marketing perspective that's been sort of mythologized for so long, and we've never been there. The database marketing that we're so familiar with that has worked for a while is really more about promiscuity than it is building building positive relationships. So we want to move away from this promiscuous marketing that we've been doing, where we have multiple partners at any given time, and really start developing relationships on a one-to-one basis with our stakeholders. And remember, this is equally true for employees as it is for customers as we're walking through this.
So we thought about, based on all the feedback and what we're hearing from the consumers, if the consumer today, which is all of us as well, were to write a letter to all of us, and we may be, people representing brands, or we may be, nonprofit organizations or retailers or whomever, what do we think that they'd say? Thank you.